welcome on my channel. Thank you very much for clicking on today's video. Let's make a protein bar. So we all know how it is when we have to rush out and we just need something to eat, but we don't have the time to make an extra meal, or we're just finishing a cardio session and we can't eat a massive meal, so we need something calorie dense. So that is the time when I reaching for a protein bar. So you wouldn't just drink like a protein shake because you're thirsty. You will drink it and eat it as a part of a well-balanced diet. So please just don't eat the protein bar just for the sake of eating it. So without further ado, let's see what ingredients we need to make this bar. First ingredient, cereal. Feel free to use any type of cereal you want, or if it's too much, use oats, any type of carbs. This is our carb source. Second, protein powder. Any type of protein powder would be alright. I'm using pea protein isolate as I think it's better to cook with. You have to use a little bit more water than what you would use with a normal protein powder. But as I said, feel free to use whatever you like. Third ingredient is peanut butter. So if you don't want the extra fat, use powdered peanut butter, absolutely fine. You just need to use extra water when we're making the dough. But for me, I want the extra fat, so I'm going with peanut butter. The fourth ingredient is dates. They are gonna make the protein bar nice and sweet, and they're gonna stick it together. So you can use pitted dates, which one I have, or you can use these type of dates, but you have to take the time to get the seeds out. It's absolutely up to you. Next ingredient, salt. You don't need too much, maybe like 1/4 teaspoon. That's enough, but it will give an extra flavor to it. And the last ingredient for me is M&M's. I'm gonna use two type of one, the peanut one and the crispy one. Again, feel free to use whatever you like. We're gonna use 160 grams of these. You can use cocoa nibs or chocolate chips or seeds or dry fruit or whatever you like. For me, I just like these. So first we are going to measure 170 grams of cereal. We're going to process this, so I'm gonna use my blender. So it's all done. We put this on the side. So the next one is, we're going to measure out 160 grams of dates. And we're going to add some boiling water just to cover the dates so they can be softer, easy to process. The next is the protein powder. We're going to use 90 grams of this. This thing always gets static. Bit more. Bit more. That's it. We can add the cereals into this bowl. Add a little bit of salt. As I said, 1/4 teaspoon, more than enough. Little goes a long way. Next is, we're going to just a little bit process these M&Ms. gonna use more of these. We're going to use 170 grams of it. Actually, leave it at 160. Go. So let's add the other M&Ms to the dry ingredients, and we're going to measure 160 grams of peanut butter. Next is we're going to process the dates. So you take the dates out, save the water as we will need this to make the dough. So here you go guys, all the ingredients except the water is here. So now what we're going to do, I usually mix it with the spatula for a little bit so these ingredients can combine a little. So yours should look like something like this. And now we're going to add the reserved water, and with our hands we are slowly start to mix it together. So we have our dough in here, and now we are going to spread it evenly in between these molds. So we're going to press these down with a spoon. So the protein bars are all pressed into the mold. Let's put them into the fridge and I will see you guys in 1 hour. So we have the protein bars now. They've been in the fridge actually for a day, because we are on the next day now. The weather is really bad. I ain't had a proper lighting as I ain't have it now to shoot the video, but we're gonna go for it now. So you have all the bars in here. You can stop right now if you want to, and just you can leave it in the fridge for 3 days or put it in the freezer for up to 3 months. It's up to you. Or if you want to go one forward, place the parchment paper, and we're gonna put all these onto the parchment paper, melt some chocolate and drizzle on the top. That's it. chocolate melted. This is around 70 grams of dark chocolate that will be included in the calories and macros. If you don't want it, just deduct 70 grams of 70% dark chocolate, and that's it. So let's drizzle this bad boy. Oh yeah. So here you go guys, the final product. Let it set. You can put it back into the fridge if you want to. Obviously the chocolate gonna go harder so much quicker, but that's it. So guys, thank you very much for watching the video. As you say, the carbs are a little bit higher with this, but as I'm doing loads of cardio, for me the carbs are more important than the protein. So if you want it more protein dense, then I would lower the cereal or oat or whatever you used and increase the protein powder, so that way you can easily reach 20 grams of protein into this recipe and with 10 grams of carbs, no problem. So as I said, thank you very much for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, whatever, and I will see you guys next week.